Good evening, Bar Run Forge family. How's everybody doing tonight? Got everybody checking in. Good to see those of you who are here, already here. Had some that were even here, almost 30 minutes early. So we got to give Corey Shire first in. You were the man. You were there first, Corey. So got to give you that. Great to have everybody here. Just kind of try to say hi to everybody. Jurgen, Kelly, Holler, Gordon, Corey, Adam just jumped right in. G'day, mate. Hans, I don't want to forget Hans. Who else did I miss? Dana jumped right in there. Dana, there may be another Dana in here, but I'll make sure I make reference to you personally. There's Corey. Got everybody in here. Man, good to see you guys. Going to do a quick check, see how everything sounds, how everything looks. Check in with us, make sure everything is okay. We may do a quick one with Eli. We're going to try something with Eli so he can check in with everybody. Another piece of technology, see if that works. Obviously, we don't have the forge fired up yet. We're getting ready to do that here in just a minute. We have the majority of the camp set done, and we're going to actually, the hope is, next Thursday, weather permitting, we're going to do our live stream from the campfire. So hopefully that works out all right. We can have, you guys can kind of just hang out with the Roushes around the campfire. The set is pretty much done. Basically what we're going to do tonight is take this piece, round rod, it's 5/16. We're going to take 5/16 round rod and essentially turn it into that hook, a handheld hook, so we can grab the swing outs and swing them to us. So that's the hope tonight. That's one thing. It won't take very long. I'm sure we'll get done with that. And what we found out was the trammel that we made was actually a little too long for our fire pit. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put that one with our traveling set that we take in our camper. I'll make another trammel, may even make a video about doing that. But tonight we'll end up making an S-hook. This S-hook in particular starts out with 3/8 rod, and it is about 10.5 inches long, which is, I don't have it on here. Thought I had metric on here. 10.5 inches long, 3/8 round. If we get done with that, I've been working on turning this old John Deere wrench into a bending fork. So kind of straighten that out, work that a little bit. So if we got time, we'll do that as well. And I've got a couple spikes over there that I need to make a couple hooks for a couple people. So there we go. That's basically what we got. See if there's anybody else in here. Adam, quick question. Have you received anything yet? You can answer that. And there's Chris. I'm going to ask you the same thing. Have you received a package from me yet? You and Adam both should have a package arriving anytime if it hasn't already. So, all right. Without further ado, as some would say, let's crank up the forge. And while that's heating up, see Mule Kick has jumped in. Good to have Mule Kick in here with us. Jurgen says 1 inch, 2.54 centimeters. I should know that. Yeah, we're going to run the coal forge tonight. See how it goes. I've got some coke and some coal. We're going to mix that in there. But again, as you guys have noticed on this forge, that is already cranking up there, and the blower is choked all the way down. That is pretty much choked all the way down on the blower. So. All right, dump some coke on there. Give it a little air here for a minute. Everybody likes fireworks, right? Yeah, one of the other things, we got a little smoke in here right now, but one of the other things you'll notice about this forge, I want Eli to kind of take a look at that real quick, is this side draft hood. You can see immediately, it almost immediately starts, it's sucking in that fire, man. I absolutely love this side draft hood on this. Hey, Anson. Anson's in from Ivy's. Sparky. Woohoo. Sparky. Sorry about that noise there. I know weather is one of those things that you really don't want to talk about, but if anybody happened to notice, John Switzer put out a quick video yesterday, I think it was. They had 90-degree temperatures just a few days ago, and he woke up to a foot of snow. So, yes, sir. All right, Chris, I understand, and Adam, I get. Combat engineer, Corey, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I just saw that in there. Thank you for your service. Do I recycle my fuel? Gordon, I'm not real sure. By the time I get done with what I'm using, generally it goes in behind one of our barns as kind of fill and covers around the barns, weed control, things like that. So, it doesn't go to waste. Chris, you guys got snow, huh? Great. Adam, thank you. I appreciate that. Nothing complicated here. This is going to be pretty simple on this end. essentially what we're going to do is a fairly short taper, not too tight, and then basically turn it up, make a hook out of it. Let me handle that for a minute. Okay, does that say inches? Yeah. Okay. For a minute, it kind of... So 85 degrees Saturday in where Chris is at in Canada. 6 inches of snow Sunday. Yeah, we do want to take a quick moment. I mean, there's a couple things to really talk about, think about. We'll remind me on that towards the end, some things that really, everybody out in the Midwest, or the Northwest, I should say. Brett Larson. Hi, buddy. Always good to have you, man. Throwing the S word around, huh? Hey, everybody, welcome. Make sure you say hi to Eli. Eli back there producing, directing, keeping everything in check. What's that?
I said hi to most everybody.
Okay. Yeah, nothing complicated here. Except for the guy in front of the camera. All right. Yeah, I'll actually probably do the sprinkle of the water on several occasions tonight. I've got coal on the outside of the fire. The inside of the fire I've got coke. So I'm hoping it kind of blends in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I mean, nothing too complicated. Just basically there to grab that hook. Okay, Anson was asking if it's a two-piece hood or bolted together. I don't know if Eli wants to get in on it. The box right here, actually, there's a smoke shelf in it. So somewhere up in here, there's a plate that goes in at this angle and puts a shelf in here. Over the top of that, this second piece goes in where it tapers in the chimney a little bit. And the reason for the smoke shelf, if you don't know that, is when the smoke goes up, it has a tendency to want to come back down, and the smoke shelf basically churns it back and then makes the hot air pull it back up out of here. Up at the top, there is yet another section, and this section is bolted on, and then the top section is bolted on as well. So right now, this is a three-piece hood. And this handle used to be, the guy who had it before had a flap on the top to close it down when it's done. I put just basically a spark arrestor up on top. So that's how this is working right now. All right, Jurgen, we'll be right here, buddy. Yeah, Anson, I would definitely recommend this. And the reason why I really like this setup, too, and I'll try to, maybe at some point in time, try to get some drawings and some pictures, maybe put that up on the page as well. Let me heat on this and then shape this out, and then we'll talk about the forge maybe a little bit more since that is coming up. Now on this end, it's going to be a little bit more of a standard taper. Yeah, Anson, let's talk about the forge for just a minute. I know Anson's thinking about it. I think this forge, this style of forge, not particularly this forge, this style of forge lends itself to more than one smith working out of it fairly easy if you've got the space. I know, Anson, you're talking about your new shop build and everything. One of the things I like about this with this tray is I cut out this notch on either side. So one thing is a large piece, a very large piece can be put in all the way across, and you could heat a pretty large piece as long as it's, within those dimensions. The other thing that it allows is for another smith to work from this side. We've got another anvil over here, so you could easily work 2, 3, 4 smiths out of here. You could put an anvil behind here. You could put an anvil over there. And the power hammer is going to be right in here. So you could easily do 4 smiths in here at a time. And at least 2 out of this forge. So, yeah, I absolutely am totally blessed by this setup right here. Yeah, that other side's Eli's side. Yeah. And whomever else might come to Bar Run Forage to Smith, right? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yeah, already getting sparks. Look at that. Alright, we'll do one more heat. And since Chris is here, we'll let him tell us what to do after we get the square taper done. Yeah, one of the things I've considered, and I'd love to have, is a hand crank blower. You know, you never know when you're going to have a failure with, your electric fan or any other blower. And I'd, sometimes like to do a traditional, way of doing things. I do have my portable coal forge. It has a small blower on it. It comes in very handy. But yeah, it's one of the things I've talked about while doing this is, since I took blacksmithing up at my age, I want to be able to do it for a long time to come. So I tried to be somewhat traditional, but at the same time implement things that will allow me to do this for a long time to come. And I think an electric blower may not do any kind of hindrance to that process. I mean, I don't feel less of a blacksmith because I've got an electric blower on my coal forge. Well, I know I'm not that old, but even at 47, I want to do this for a long time to come. Alright, so we've taken down the corners, and now we'll do a rounding heat. And what we'll probably do on this hook is very similar, just in smaller scale, to what we did there. We'll put a curly Q on, take it, wrap it around so it's more of a contoured handle that you can hang up. And you know we're going to get that out. I'm going to read what Adam has to say here in just a second. Alright, what did Adam have to say? Adam says, the way I see it 100, 300 years ago, if blacksmiths had access to the tools we have, they would use them. Thus, it's traditional. They used water and belt drive, absolutely, and trip hammers. I thoroughly agree with you. I think there is a line, but I completely agree with you, Adam, in that if a blacksmith in 1825 or 1850 had a MIG welder, he would have used it. There's no question about it. In fact, you know, blacksmiths, they were the innovators. You know, they were the tools, they were the guys making the tools to make the tools. So they were innovators in their time. So no, I don't have a bit of problem. I mean, obviously, it does kind of have its limitations. If you never swing the hammer, never use the anvil, I don't know. Maybe that's the rant for the evening. I don't know, but I just don't see the problem with using some modern technology. Yes, Anson, that's one of the things. First thing is, I need a different blower. I've got a variable speed control, and I've got basically a sewing machine foot control. But unfortunately, the way this one is set up, it probably wouldn't work. That's what I would really like to be able to do, because I know it burns through too much material. So yeah, I would definitely like to be able to control the good to have you back, Hans. Anson, I appreciate that. We'll do the best we can. How about that? And if I'm not mistaken, I'll be seeing you over the weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Adam, I can't agree with you more. I'm right with you, man. That's spot on. I mean, don't get me wrong about this blower. Right now, if I were to crank it up, I mean, we're talking blast furnace temperatures. But it's just, it's too much on many occasions. And I've got a gate valve on it. Down into that planishing heat. All right, get that cleaned off. Put it in there for a rasping heat. It's Roy. How are you, buddy? Hey, nobody even said flux, not once. And there he was. Chris, we'll see you in a minute, buddy. Roy, good to see you, man. By the way, we just took a look at and I know it's other people's channel. I just took a look at the brass hammer. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful, brother. Again, hats off. Didn't even bring a hat, but hats off. Let me just say, I love this hammer right here, man. Love this hammer. John Coffey. Well, I appreciate that, Roy. I like you too. I like you too. Alright, I think that's clean enough for a campfire hook. Just kind of smooth that up a little bit. Put a curlicue on it, and then work on putting the handle to it. One more time with that one. Man, it's great to see everybody in here. Just very, very blessed. Very blessed to have you all here. Get it in the right alignment. Now we'll go to the mallet. see what else is going on. Yes, man, it's great. Always great to have you, Anson. Great to have all you guys. Nope, I'll show that off here in a minute. I was going to get that refractory hammer.
Oh,
Yeah. A little bit more heat in there. Oh man. Yeah, sorry I missed you in Goshen, Roy. As Anson said, life happens. But that is a beautiful piece, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I'd like to get a little bit more curve out of that, so I'll get a little bit more distance. Put that back in and see if we can adjust that a little bit. Yep, that's exactly what I thought of, Anson. The weekend after Thanksgiving. Might just do that. Might just do that, Roy. What's that?
I said we might look a little bit heavier. But
Yes. We'll move a little slower, look a little heavier. All right, let's see what we got here. There we go. A little better. All right. Yeah, we'll take one more on that. Still want to be able to have a hook on it to hang it up. So we're getting there. Want to get that a little bit more contoured for a hand. Yeah, absolutely, Anson. One of these days, we'll all quit our day jobs and become, famous full-time blacksmiths. You don't have to worry about a thing, right, Roy? The easy life. I mean, you'll never have to stay up till midnight making hammers. There we go. I think I like it. Famous last words. I think I like it, so I'll mess with it some more. All right. So there we are. Got a handle on it and a hook on the other end. Should be able to do just fine with that. So we'll lay that aside and toss a little bit more coke on the fire. Talk to you guys for a minute here. I think we'll need that. Right on, brother. Right on, Roy. Good stuff. Bob Bew. Good to see you, Bob Bew. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I mean, shoot. If John Switzer just happened to show up here tonight, that wouldn't be bad. Although I think he's digging out a foot of snow right now. Dana Maggiore. Did you get the inlay in, Hans? Sparkle, sparkle. Shop TV tonight. Wow. What's that?
Everybody is on the shop TV for us.
Yes. Yeah, everybody. You're all on the shop TV. Uh-oh. That's what I get. Not paying attention. Sparkle, sparkle. Not bad. In case anybody's wondering, if they are, we're trying to finish up some odds and ends on our personal campfire set, and we made a trammel, and the trammel was a little long, so we're going to use it in our traveling set, like when we go camping and stuff. So we use that one and that one in the camp set that we take with the RV. And then I'll make another one here. Like I said, I may make a video on that. So right now, really making the hook for that's hot. The hook for grabbing the swing outs. And right now I'm making a simple S hook to hang a pot over the fire. Down the square. Take off the edges. How about a drink? I don't have a big 5-gallon jug full of coffee. Chris. Oh, buddy. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one of the things, and somebody can help me on this, that I've kind of begun doing with round tapers is not just taking edges off square to octagon, is taking another, just keep taking edges off. So, I mean, that's just me, but I don't know, it seems easy. All right, wait, I got to read some of this because it sounds like something's going on. Oh, man. Yogurt? You heard of me? 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32, you roundish up. Sure. Absolutely. Star Wars or Spaceballs, either one. You're good to go. Just plain yogurt. I'm just waiting for the raspberries, right? No. Spaceballs. Yeah, it will get back to food. Guaranteed. Speaking of which, let's comb the desert. Alright, you know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. I don't think so, Gordon. They've gone plaid. Way past ludicrous speed, right? Love this bunch, man. Love this bunch. All right, well, let's just kind of give a look. I know we don't get too much smooth down a little bit. I think I'm going to wait on all the tape, making the rest of the, I think I will. Let's go ahead and do it. It's raspberry, sir. Who knew this was going to turn into a Spaceballs recitation? Nobody gives me the raspberries. The Schwartz. Did Ivy start that?
I think so.
Thanks a lot. Anson? I don't know about you, buddy. One hook so far. Charlie's Angels. Chris, you guys know it all, man. Yes, Roy, Hazel by vote ended up being the name of our anvil. We started with the possibility of, much like Olga, trying to give it Scandinavian names. And I said, no, hold on a minute. It's a Peter Wright. Can't give it Scandinavian or German or any kind of those kind of names. So we came up with some very British, I believe, names. And it came down to Evelyn and Hazel. Evelyn and Hazel seemed the most popular, so we put it to a vote, and Hazel won out. So Hazel is now the name of our anvil. Do I dare ask? Yeah. Yeah, you edit out Blazing Saddles, get rid of the offensive part, you end up with a 4-minute movie. Yeah, you got to factor in the credits. Hold on a minute. Say it. Anson's so good to have you, man. Always great to have you with us. Yeah, essentially, Corey, it's a bouncy house blower. I got it for super cheap, and it was bigger than the one I had, and it's just too much. All right. Well, as much as I hate to do this, we do this. We've done this a couple times. I'll just remind you guys, since we're not monetized, we can't do the super chats. But if you feel the necessity and you feel like you want to support the channel financially, there is a link in the description down below. It's paying through Streamlabs to PayPal. It's secure. If you feel like you want to give a donation to that, it's greatly appreciated. There's some things we'd like to do here in the shop to increase the technology and just increase the overall content. So we would appreciate that, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So there you go. But do remember to like and subscribe and share and hit the reminder bell. 7 o'clock. How about that? Lost some heat on that one. Had little fumble fingers on the tongs. Bob's going pretty much every Mel Brooks movie. No, man, I said, hey, Blinken. Alright, got our square taper done. Yeah, we probably all are like thinking about our shops and stuff like that. We're like, I could go bigger, need more. $2,000 square foot, definitely the way to go. Brett, good to see you, man. Always good to have you. I appreciate your support. It's Tech. Tech is in here. How about that? least some of that. All right. Next heat will be our rounding heat. Kelly, great to see you, brother. You take care. I'm blessed to have you with us. Blessed to have you on the channel. See you, brother. Alright, one more heat on that. Really, I haven't had a whole lot of food conversation. We went to Mel Brooks and took off. Almost started down a Star Wars path, and then that ended quickly. Spaceballs. Went straight to Mel Brooks, other space, you know. Which Star Wars wouldn't have bothered us any. Star Wars talk wouldn't have bothered us any at all. Alright. Alright, Adam. Them's fighting words, buddy. Mr. Crawford. Oh, man. Don't start now, dang it. Alright. Rounding and rasping is done. Put the curly Q on it. Go from there. Yeah, have you seen this finger? Those really don't work good for things, you know. There's where you're going to get as far as that goes. You know, I try not to take for granted simple things like curly cues. You know, we can all do them, but you know, I try to take my time with it. Try to make it that as good as any of the other pieces. Hans, later, brother. Love you. Take care. See you soon. Yeah. Ooh, those fingers is exactly right. All right, one S-hook. There we go. Nothing too complicated. Get the old chunk of beeswax out here. That up. There we go. All right, so we got those two pieces done. We're going to work on that a little bit, see where we get, see what everybody's up to. Aaron, Dennis, good to see you in here. So what's up with right? Where you at on your anvil? Well, Hazel, as we talked about, was what was voted on to name my anvil. We had it down to a couple names and ended up with Hazel. It's kind of growing on me. It's kind of growing on me. Kind of growing on me. Okay, so what we're going to do now is a project I've been I didn't know where we'd be on the stream tonight, so I'm going to work on this old, it was broken, the John Deere wrench. So I'm going to try to lengthen out this right here and bring that other one back up, make a bending fork out of it. So we'll see what we can do. Who? Tech, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Greatly appreciate that. I see that. I see the little thing on the screen now. That's cool. Thank you so much. Aaron Dennis. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I had a broken wrench, and I thought, I'll give this a try, see what happens. I didn't want to throw the old wrench away. I just wanted to use it somehow. All right, starting to move it. And I like to move it. I like to move it. Yeah, in fact, Tech, our goal, since we got the live streams going, our goal is to start really making more other content, more videos. We've actually got one or two that are kind of in the making right now, so everybody kind of keep your eye out for that. Grab it from the other side while I'm losing heat. Does not want to grab. It's all right. We're almost to where I want to be anyway. But yes, definitely thank you. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please like and subscribe. Hit the reminder bell. All right, Roy. Roy, thank you so much for joining in, man. I appreciate that, and I hopefully see you soon. God bless you, man. I appreciate you in many ways. think I've got what I need there. I'm going to give that another little bit, see what happens. Don't do it. Clara? Is that what it says? Clara, good to have you here. So good to have you in. Thank you for the comment on the forge. I'm very blessed to have it. Very blessed. Say it. See, I debated on whether to even do that right there, and I should have listened to myself. Should have listened. All right, now, let's quit goofing around and curl that thing up. Adam, to one of my top 5 Australian friends, thank you so much. Take care, man. God bless. Like Clara. Actually, we are using a little bit of a combination, but generally we use Coke. We have coal, but we also use Coke. Yeah, because of that blower, I know I'm going through way too much material, through too much fuel, but until such time as I can get a different one, that's what we got. So that's what we're going to deal with. Okay, well, we're getting there. Not exactly where I want to be, but I can make some adjustments on it now, and I think that will take care of it. Yeah, in a couple different dimensions. counting. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, actually, in a couple different dimensions, the actual fire pot, which is down below this base right here, is about 4.5 inches deep beyond the base, and then there's about 3.5, 4 inches up above that. So all in total, I would say somewhere in the range of 7 to 8 from top to bottom. I mean, I could fill up that whole thing and have about 9 inches of material in there. Yeah, actually, Mr. Crawford, there is a gate on here. There is an air gate on there. Yeah, now we're getting there. Last adjustment on that prong, and I think we'll be in good shape. That's quite all right. More of a blacksmith or a blacksmith HGV? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. No, I am not a bladesmith. I made one. I've only made 2 blades my entire blacksmithing. I am definitely a blacksmith, not a bladesmith. I will do it if necessary. Now, I do want to enter into some working on some edged items, adzes, axes, hatchets, froes, things like that. But more tooling, not anything like that. I appreciate that question, though. Yeah, that would be about right. That would be about right. And there's a couple of reasons for that, Jurgen. For those of you who are new here to the channel, blacksmithing is not my profession. Not my profession. Alright, I think I got pretty much what I want. As you can see, I may close that down just a little bit more, but I mean, it's going to be a usable twisting wrench when it wasn't usable for anything else. So let's close it down just a smidge more. Yeah, I'm definitely more inclined to use the craft for, I don't want to say original intent, because weapons were also part of that, and hunting, but more along the lines of decorative usage and tools. That's more what I'm inclined to do. Yeah, turning fork, bending fork, however you want to say it. Alright, I think I'm done with that. I think that'll work just fine for what I need it to do. I don't want to do that. Woo! Popping smoke. Alright, I had one more project in mind for a neighbor, so got a little time to do something. Yeah, Clara, that's one of the things that I've really been wanting to do. We've come across some wrought iron here recently that I am really, really excited about the possibility of working on. Never worked wrought iron before, so. All right, how's everybody doing? Eli, how you doing, man? Great. Eli says he's doing great. That's just great. I think it's great that you're doing great. Huh? Ready for some food. Same here. We haven't even really talked about food yet, so it may be good that we haven't talked about it. Yes, you definitely need to make that wrought iron hot. You need to work it hot. Seeing some sparkage. This is going to be pretty simple, other than I may do some punched holes in it and some chiseling. So let's get some chisels and punches out here. Get those ready to go. Really not much to do on this. I'm just, basically going to work it down just a little bit. It's kind of an old rusty piece, so all right. yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Tell me to say smoosh that like button, like that smoosh button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you. And hit the reminder button so you can know when our content comes out. For those of you who are just kind of watching for the first time. Philip Smith. You know that dude? No? Well, now we do. Philip, good to have you, man. Basically just smoothing this taper down a little bit. Just give it a little bit of length, not much. And while we got it here, let's make some center punch marks. Okay. Dana, good to see you, man. Great having you here. What a blessing, as always. Gordon, take care. Good to have you. You guys are always a blessing. You guys are always a blessing to have. Dress that punch. Great, Clara. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Get this one set too. All right. Now that we got those identified, we can work on driving them. Philip, it's great to have you, man. Please, if you would, go ahead and subscribe if you like what's going on here. That's awesome, man. Oh, is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Great. Jeff, thank you so much. Appreciate all that support. You guys are fantastic, man. I love this. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, these safety glasses are bifocals. I actually have to have bifocals, so I actually ordered them as bifocals. They come in real handy for old guys like me. Now this one's going to go off just a little bit. We'll try to correct it, but oh, the one I got just a little off center, so that one's going to bulge just a little bit more. So I may be able to change it a little bit. Yes, I completely agree, Clara, that punching holes in hot steel is the coolest. It's such a neat thing to watch and do. And part of the reason why I like doing this on a chunk like this is it makes that bulge so that it's more decorative. I kind of agree with you there, Rob. Unfortunately. Alright, I think we may bottomed out. So let's do some correction. Yep, we'll see. May be able to fix it. That was already forged. We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'll tell you, as much as I agree with that, to a certain extent, Rob, Eli's right. We are extremely blessed with a wonderful church community and the blacksmithing community. We're doubly blessed. Not everybody has that luxury. We're about to do it. And there it is. Got him. Well, got one. Turn that one over and take care of that. Didn't quite shear off. There we go. All right. So we have our taper. And we have our holes punched. So we're going to put it back in there and then do a little bit of decorative work and then turn it up to a hook. I may actually drive the punch in there a little bit more and drift it out some. In fact, I think I will. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Twist, punch, all of those things. First time. It's such a cool thing when you see it all happen. Well, guys, we're getting close to the end. I'm hoping that we can kind of get this piece done prior to that. If you're okay sticking around, we'll stick around for a little bit. We're here for you. My punches and drifts, most of them are coil spring, which generally is 4140. I mean, there's no guarantee on it. But my punches and chisels are coil spring. There it was. And we'll flip it over. I think we still got some heat to do some more drifting with. Don't want to do too much. we're good. A little bit on that one. All right, hole's drifted. Put a little bit of chisel work on it, make it a hook. So I'm going to do some of this cold or at a black heat. Number 2. Alright, I think we're good. Continue. I know we got just a little bit of time left, but I want to do this part before we go. Got nothing but time, right? Yeah, across the pond, it's definitely a different number. 5160 sometimes with coil spring, leaf spring sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I use. Hey, there's Jay in there. Jay, good to have you. Appreciate you coming in for a horrible, very bad blacksmith in Silicon Valley, California. What I would say, first of all, go to propane. Get a small propane forge, start there. And then I would say, practice, and practice some more. But that's coming from a very horribly bad blacksmith in Ohio. About done with our chisel work here. All right. Set that aside. And we're running short on time. All right, we got our chisel work done. Throw it in the fire, make a hook, go from there. Yeah, there are lots of ways, Jay, and anybody else who are just getting started. there's so many ways to get going. Very simple. Don't get wrapped up in buying fancy new stuff. Start where you can. Get what you can. Get the best you can at the money you have. But don't go crazy with all that. There's a whole lot you can do with simple tools. Yeah, I mean, you are going to need a way to heat metal up. Although, I take that back. If you really want to start practicing and you don't have a forge and all that stuff, get a good hammer, start with a good hammer, and go with clay. Forge clay. Yeah, just work on shaping clay. Start with that. All right. With that done, last thing we're going to do, turn it into a hook. And then we're done. No, seriously. I mean, clay, like potting clay, not more, but what am I trying to think of? If you're making ceramics and things like that, that kind of clay, it actually will move similarly to hot metal. No, I'm not joking with you. I'm not messing around. I'm very serious about that. It behaves very similarly. All right, guys, just a couple minutes. I know we're right at 8 o'clock. Let me finish this up. All right, one more quick heat, and we're done. I know I said that last time. Same to you, Mule Kick. I appreciate you, buddy. Yes, we are right finishing up. Plasticine. There you go. That's the word I was trying to think of. All right, this ought to do it right here. All right, we're done. We're going to let that cool because it definitely needs it. But we got us a hook. Let me get it out here. There it is. Little chisel mark, a little decorative hook. Shut that old noisy blower off. All right, everybody. Man, what an evening. What a great evening it has been. We so appreciate you guys, everybody, being in here. Just a reminder again, like and subscribe if you like what you've seen, and share it with your friends. Honestly, if you think there's somebody else out there who would enjoy our content, please do that. And finally, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Remember, we're here every Thursday at 6 o'clock. Thank you all the new subscribers. And so we want to end this evening, much like we often do, with something important. One of the things that we don't want to do is to be a channel that this is all you get. Just a bunch of talking and heating and beating. As fun as it is, as much as I love this craft, there's more to it than that. There's more to life. There's more to being a part of this community. Speaking of communities, we have some communities that are in need of prayer and support. Those in the Northwest, basically from California up through Washington and on into Canada, Colorado, many of those other places, they're fighting a lot of weather issues, fires, wildfires. Some in the north central part have just experienced a big snow right after it being 90 degrees. There's a lot of stuff going on in people's lives with so many things going on. And a place like this is very, very important. A place like the blacksmithing community with its great support, its great care and love for each other, just doing for each other, praying for each other, talking with each other. It's a huge thing. And I just really encourage you, if there's a way to connect with anybody within the blacksmithing community, or if you have questions or concerns, we want to let you know here at Bar Run Forge, we are an open forum, an open conduit for you to talk to if you have questions, even if it's not blacksmithing, maybe even especially if it's not blacksmithing. We want to be that for you. Eli and I are here for anybody who really needs to have a conversation or just a friend. So we appreciate you. More than anything, we want to tell you this. Thank you for coming. God bless you. And take care. We'll see you next Thursday at 6 o'clock.